on Peacock. Facing a judge for the first time, the Oakland man accused of being a serial stabber near UC Davis makes his first court appearance. Good afternoon, I'm Audrey Sistio. Welcome to NBC Bay Area News at 4:30. We'll tell you what happened in court today and what's next in that UC Davis stabbing case. We're also tracking other stories today, including preparations for a big party in downtown San Jose. We're going to be checking in with our Robert Honda ahead of all the Cinco de Mayo celebrations. Also, the unemployment rate has fallen back to 60-year lows. This obviously is a big deal, but it's not all good news. So our Scott Budman will be joining us to break down the new numbers for us. And you're likely wondering what's in store for the weekend, right? Meteorologist Vianney Arana is tracking some rain chances, what you're going to need to know as you make all those plans. But let's go ahead and begin with new details in the UC Davis serial stabber case. Not guilty. That is the plea today from the former student accused of stabbing 2 people to death and critically hurting a third. 21-year-old Carlos Dominguez made his first court appearance this afternoon. You see right here, he's wearing that bulletproof vest. He looks straight ahead with his eyes, you see right there, barely open for most of that hearing. Dominguez showed no emotion as the judge read those charges. 2 counts of murder with special circumstances and 1 count of attempted murder for the stabbing spree that terrorized Davis over the past week. The judge also ordered he be held without bail, noting the risk prosecutors say he poses to the public. Our Jody Hernandez was in court as Dominguez entered his plea today. And coming up on NBC Bay Area News at 5, she's going to be joining us live from Davis, where a memorial is actually being held for one of the people killed. Well, police in San Jose are prepared for a big night. You know, it is Cinco de Mayo today, and they want to make sure everyone celebrates safely by adding more officers to the streets. And our Robert Honda joins us now from downtown San Jose. Robert, wondering what's the mood like out there right now?
Well, it was pretty festive until about 20 minutes ago when the weather changed. I had yet to see rain help a celebration, but generally speaking, it's been very upbeat, very colorful. We're seeing a lot of Mexican flag colors, people wearing very colorful garb, and a lot more traffic. As you know, San Jose repealed the anti-cruising ordinance last summer, and so even though there was always cruising on Cinco de Mayo, there's a little bit more of it now, and maybe a little bit more of a carefree atmosphere, and that will probably play well with this weather that we're having. People would rather stay in their cars than walk around in this right now. So I would say that pretty upbeat, and of course, it's really sort of building toward this evening and the weekend.
For sure. Robert, I know you've been busy out there all day. You got a chance to speak with a number of people, including a cruiser and someone handling one of those pop-up stands out there. What are they telling you?
Well, the pop-up stands are interesting because they're popping up in a lot of different places, and they do a pretty good business. They were a little bit concerned. It was sort of interesting that